What's cracking, yo? Welcome back to Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. So recently we put out a video called the Bird Event, which is a ISU, Indiana State University, Larry Bird Scholarship Dinner and Statue Dedication event, which is a absolutely amazing video. So if you haven't watched our video, our reaction to that, go check it out in the Larry Bird playlist. And I will also put a link to that video in the description of this video as well to make it easier for you to navigate. And big shout out to subscriber here, Dutch T. Thank you so much. I salute you. Dutch T found the actual statue dedication honoring Larry Bird that was missing from the other video I did previously, and Dutch T provided the link for that. So Dutch T, I appreciate it. Yo, I was literally getting out the shower and I was like, all right, I got to figure out, what kind of videos I want to do today. I had an idea, and then, I checked my phone and Dutch T's like, boom, got you, bro. And I'm like, boom, see you. So here we are. Let's check this out. I'm excited.
I've never been comfortable being in the spotlight because I know how many people's helped me along the way.
But the national spotlight was on Larry Bird as Indiana State dedicated a statue of its most famous graduate.
Your tremendous work ethic is an inspiration to all of us, and your unparalleled contributions to the game of basketball will never be eclipsed. Your name has become synonymous with Indiana State University, and we are proud that the world knows that Larry Bird is a Sycamore.
Honoring a Legend weekend brought former coaches, teammates, and others to campus to pay tribute to the best Sycamore basketball player ever and one of the best to play at any level.
He was our best player as a junior, but yet he was not necessarily the leading scorer. Could have been, but he took so much pride in winning, and he made everybody else play so much better. It's just unreal how well people relate to him.
Larry, he worked for everything he got, and he came early and stayed late, and the times he'd be at the boys' club and shooting late and so forth, that type of thing. But we just sense that we got to do the same thing because he's putting it out, every day in practice and so forth. But and that's just the way he was.
Well, my first thoughts was I ain't taking none of that. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I grew up with all that. I'm not taking it. But once we started playing and I've seen Larry's toughness and his dedication and passion for the game, it brought out the best in me.
Larry loves the state of Indiana. He is as Hoosier as anybody could be, and I think he is exactly where he wants to be.
Bird added to his collection of honors when he was named a distinguished alumnus. The ceremony marked one of the few times he used words instead of action to inspire others.
If you dedicate yourself to something that you really love, your dreams will come true. I know I'm living proof of that.
The weekend was about more than celebrating. It was about looking to the future to provide scholarships for Indiana-grown talent.
It is my privilege to announce that the Larry Legend Scholarship Fund will start with an endowment of $400,000.
3, 2, 1.
It was also about dedicating a statue first envisioned by Indiana State students to be taller than the one at Bird rival Magic Johnson's alma mater.
The statue from the top of the basketball to the sidewalk measures 17 feet 1 1/8 inches. That is enough to dwarf the 12-foot structure at Michigan State.
Basketball is a team game. And that year, for some reason, God looked down on us and said, hey, let's let them guys have a nice run this year together. Because going into that season, we had no idea what was about to happen. But I want to thank you so much for this day. And I'm like Bobby. This statue means so much to me. But I hope the future generations of young kids drive by here. Maybe they'll inspire one or two of them. Hopefully they'll inspire a lot more. But if we can just help one kid or two kids to reach their dreams like I did, I'll be very happy. Thank you.
So that's dope. I didn't also know, and they might have mentioned this in the other video, and I forgot or overlooked it, but I think that's dope that this whole event was actually, about growing and moving forward and providing scholarships to other kids, part of the university. So A, that was dope. 2, that statue is bomb as hell. That thing is massive. I went to Staples Center back when it was called Staples Center for Kobe's last game, and I went and visited for his memorial service. And from what I recall, I have to go back and look at my pictures, they had, a bunch of Laker legend statues out there, but none of them are that big. And like they said, dwarfs the one at Michigan State. That is a monster statue, but that thing looked beautiful. Larry in shooting motion with the short shorts, had the goatee, the shaggy hair. I like it. That's dope. A great moment for Larry Bird. I wanted to see a detailed picture if they had his crooked ass finger. I want to see if that finger is crooked on that statue. They had better put that crooked finger on that statue. They better had. But I like what Larry Bird said there. He's like, I hope this event, or even more the statue, will inspire people. Not inspire athletes or basketball players to be a better athlete or basketball player, but just seeing that and being like, you can capture your dreams. Nothing is out of the realm of possibility as long as you dedicate your life to it. Blood, sweat, tears, nothing is out of the realm of possibility as long as you apply yourself to the best of your ability. And whatever happens, let the chips lie where they may. You can hang your hat up and rest easy at night knowing that you did everything you could do to be the best version of you and achieve all of your goals. You can't ask anything more from yourself as a person. Seriously. And I look at a player like, for me, that guy would be Kobe being Bryant. They haven't put up a Kobe statue yet. Still waiting for it. But when they do, every time I look at that statue, that's what I'll be thinking. And as Larry Bird explained, Larry Bird too, being a student on that campus, walking past that statue every day. If that ain't inspiration, baby, what is? What is? What is? Larry, always a very humble person. Yeah, he shit talks and talks that shit, and it's all in fairness and fun game and competition. But dude is extremely humble, extremely inspirational, and he real. Larry's real. Like, there's some people that talk and it just comes off disingenuous or just comes off kind of, scripted, disingenuous. They're just checking the boxes, saying the right things, being cliche. But with Larry, it never feels like that. It doesn't. Like learning about him and his story and his upbringing is like, this is a humble, genuine dude that didn't come from much. And even when he got put on, he still, at his core, was always him. Always that boy from French Lick. Never forgot about his roots. And I love that about him. I really do. I love, Larry might have one of my favorite personalities. And I really didn't understand his personality until I started doing these videos for this YouTube channel. I knew he was always a no-nonsense kind of guy, but I never really knew about his other side, his lighthearted side. And it's overwhelming in a good way, And he has one of my favorite basketball personalities that are genuine. And he doesn't come off as corny. Some players, to me, come off as corny. Dwight Howard always was corny to me. Sorry to pick on you, Dwight, because everybody picks on you. but I truly believe you are a top 75 player of all time. As much as I dislike you, they disrespecting you, Dwight Howard. But he always came off as corny to me. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Shout out to the boy Larry Bird. Dutch T, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for sending this one my way. Nice to see the other part of this event. No question about it, man. Go check out the Larry Bird playlist, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. And I catch y'all on the next one. We out, baby.